Have you ever wondered how the administrative setup of J&K state was organized? Back in the day, both civil and military administration of J&K state was under the purview of His Highness the Maharaja. He was the embodiment of all power, capable of laying down or amending the state's constitution at will. Not just the head of the government, he also served as the chief in command of the state army. However, even his authority had a check: the British resident, acting as the crown representative. The 20th century saw the resident's influence grow to a point where the viceroy could guide or influence any action of the state government. The capital of the state moved between Srinagar in summer and Jammu in winter. The state was divided into 4 provinces: Jammu, Srinagar, Gilgit, and Ladakh, each under a governor. The power structure was truly a fascinating blend of monarchy and colonial influence. Diving deeper into the provinces, let's understand their administrative structure. The state of J&K was divided into 4 provinces: Jammu, Srinagar, Gilgit, and Ladakh, each under the control of a dedicated governor. Gilgit holds a unique place in this setup, as it was initially held on lease by the government of India and only returned to the Maharaja's control in August of 1947. Beneath each governor were several Wazir-1 who were in charge of individual districts. These districts varied greatly in size and population. Some, like Baramulla, Anantnag, Mirpur, and Rajouri, were of average size but densely populated. Others, like Ladakh, sprawled across thousands of square kilometers of rock and snow, presenting unique administrative challenges. Then there was Punch. Punch was a feudal Jaghir under its own Raja, setting it apart from the rest of the provinces. This meant it had a degree of autonomy, with its own local ruler handling much of the day-to-day administration. So, as you can see, the administration of the state of J&K was a multifaceted task. Each province, each district had its own unique characteristics and challenges. Some were densely populated, others were vast and sparsely populated, and still others held unique political statuses. Managing all these elements required a nuanced understanding of each area's specific needs and challenges. Each province had its unique characteristics and challenges, making the administration a complex task. Now, let's shift our focus to the military administration of the state. The military administration of Jammu and Kashmir was a complex network of command and control. At the helm, there was an army headquarters located in Srinagar. The Chief of Staff, who used to be a retired British officer, headed this. Major General H.L. Scott was the last British Chief of Staff, who was succeeded by Brigadier Rajendra Singh after India's independence. This army headquarters was not just a command center, it also housed an adjutant general and a quartermaster general, vital roles for the effective operation of any military force. The military administration was divided into 4 brigades, each with a specific area of responsibility. The Jammu Brigade under Brigadier N.S. Rawat was stationed at Jammu. The Kashmir Brigade, with the bodyguard cavalry and 7 J&K rifles, was based in Srinagar. The Mirpur Brigade under Brigadier Chattar Singh had its headquarters at Jangar, and the Punch Brigade, or force, under Brigadier Krishna Singh was in the Punch Rawalkot area. These 4 brigades were the backbone of Jammu and Kashmir's military administration. However, they were not a standalone force. They were dependent on local contractors for supplies and the arsenals in Northern Command Headquarters, Rawalpindi, for arms, ammunition, and equipment. The military administration, though robust, had its limitations and dependencies. To sum up what we've learned about the administrative setup of J&K state, the Maharaja was the be-all and end-all, holding both civil and military authority. His Highness was the ultimate power with the ability to shape or modify the constitution. Interestingly, the British resident, acting as the crown representative, was the only counterbalance to the Maharaja's authority. The capital of the state shifted with the seasons, from Srinagar in the summer to Jammu in the winter. 4 provinces, namely Jammu, Srinagar, Gilgit, and Ladakh, made up the state, each governed by its own governor. As for the military administration, it was centered at the army headquarters in Srinagar and divided into 4 brigades. They had limited resources with no artillery or armor and were dependent on local contractors for supplies. Understanding this unique administrative structure gives us a glimpse into the historical complexities of J&K state.